Welcome to the New School of Marketing podcast, the place for smart, simple strategies that will amplify your business results. Sharing practical tips, insider knowledge, and actionable advice because marketing is something that every business owner can do. Now, let's get started. Introducing your host, Bianca McKenzie, mum, lover of snow sports, camping, horse riding, and in-demand launch strategist and Facebook advertising knowledge bank.
Welcome back to the New School of Marketing podcast. I am so grateful. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope all is well in your world. Before we dive in, I would love to pay respect and acknowledgement to the Palawa people of Lutruwita, who are the traditional owners of the land on which my business operates, and I pay my respect to their elders past, present, and emerging. Okay, so how are you? How are things in your world? Right now, as I'm recording this podcast, it is a beautiful sunny winter's day here on the northwest coast of Tasmania. And you know what? I'm so happy and so glad to see some sunshine. Honestly, we've had so much rain. The paddocks are one soppy mess. We definitely need our gumboots outside. And I really want to own a horse one day, but I don't think our paddocks could actually cope with it in winter. So I'd have to find a different solution. I'm not sure. On the other hand, spring isn't far off, I think. The wattle trees are a burst of yellow. And my husband actually pointed out some pom-poms on sticks the other day, which is what we call baby plovers. They're really cute. They literally do like pom-poms on sticks. And there are quite a lot of lambs out in the paddocks already. So either the weather is confused or we're literally on the verge of spring. Anyway, let's chat about business and about marketing. And I'd like to chat about an underused tool today. Or maybe it isn't in your business, but I want to talk about Facebook Messenger. Are you using Facebook Messenger in your business? And if you are, how are you using it? I'd love to know. You can drop me a note in my Instagram DMs if you want to. It's quite a handy tool, I reckon, but sometimes it does feel like just another thing to check, right? I have to admit that I'm not using it to its full potential in my business. Right now, I have an automated message that asks people to send me an email, mostly because I find it quite challenging to check all of the avenues for people to contact me. And I'm always worried that I've missed something and that I'm letting people down. So I'd rather have them contact me in one place. Probably not necessarily the right thing to do, but I also don't, like I said, I don't want to let people down. I don't want things to go missing or people message me and I don't see it and then, think that I'm ignoring them or something like that. I don't want to do that. There's a Facebook Messenger, there's Instagram DMs, which I do check. I find it a little bit easier to check than my Facebook Messenger messages. Anyway, it is a great way for potential customers to contact your business and to have personal interactions. And one of the things that I think it makes it so great is that it is real time, instant messages. I mean, that's what it's called, right? Instant messaging. And it allows people to get immediate feedback. So I do think it's a really useful tool, whether you use Facebook Messenger or Instagram DMs. I feel like the two are a little bit different. DMs, the type of conversations can be a little bit different. Facebook tends to still be a little bit more formal. But let's have a look at how you could use Facebook Messenger in your business because it is really an excellent tool. So number one, customer service and support. So because it is so immediate, it makes a great customer service tool, even if you can't respond in real time. So your customers can reach out with questions, concerns, or issues that they have, and you can respond in real time or you can respond with automated messages. And getting an immediate response makes a brand experience so much better for customers. And even when you're using chatbots, because you can use chatbots to answer common questions so that people can get answers even when you're not there to support them, like on the weekend. It just makes it a better experience for people when they get a response straight away, even if it isn't an actual human, but a robot answering their questions. Number 2, personalized marketing campaigns. So it's one of my favorites because, marketing is one of my favorite things. Using Messenger for marketing, you can send tailored messages or promotions or recommendations to your customers. And of course, you need to have permission from them to do this. But this level of personalization really helps improve customer engagement and your conversion rates. So you don't want to be like bombarding people with messages. But if you have consent from them and you can message them, that goes a whole lot further in terms of like having the conversation. You're giving them personalized answers. It's just a little bit more personal, right? Having that connection. So personalized marketing campaigns can be really, really good. You don't want to do just like a blast and make it impersonal. You want to be personal in those campaigns. Number 3 is nurturing. So you can set up like drip campaigns and sequences in Messenger. So you can nurture your leads or you can guide your customers through a specific journey. And it's similar to what you would do in email marketing. It's just a different way to do it in Facebook Messenger. So, for example, you can send a series of messages to introduce a new product or a new service. You can share content that you've created or onboard new customers. Like you can use it in a similar way that you would use email marketing, but sometimes it feels more personalized in a Messenger campaign. Sometimes people can see that it's not personal, so it needs to be done well. And it also needs to be done, needs to be part of your strategy, I would say, so that you are doing it well. And you need to have consent. Number 4 is to get interactive. So people love it when they get to participate in something. And with Messenger, you can send quizzes, surveys, and polls, which helps with engagement, and your customers or leads feel like they're like participating in the conversation. They're like being part of something. I love doing quizzes, even though like some of them are like not even in an area of interest. This is something about doing a quiz. So it's a great way to get insights about your audience and what they need and what they want. So quizzes, polls, surveys, really great way to use Messenger. Number 5 is lead generation. You can use Messenger in your Facebook and your Instagram advertising campaigns. So from your ads, you can get people to start a Messenger conversation, which allows you to collect contact information. It allows you to qualify leads and literally start a conversation. And I've used this type of ad recently for a service provider, and her Messenger conversations were highly qualified leads who actually wanted a personalized approach and they wanted to have a conversation without picking up the phone. So it's a really great way to attract leads as well. Number 6 is abandoned cart recovery. So for e-commerce stores, it could be an additional way to recover abandoned carts. So you can send reminders and offers to potential customers who have left items in their carts and didn't check out. It's a pretty cool way to do it as well. Number 7, feedback. So just like it's a great way to provide customer service, it's also a great way to gather feedback. You can send a message after someone has purchased something and you can get feedback on their satisfaction levels, or you can ask feedback on anything that you could improve on. If you're a service provider, you can have direct conversations with your customers and get testimonials, or you get them to share quick wins, and you can use this as social proof, which is really powerful. And number 8, re-engagement. So Messenger can help you re-engage with people who haven't interacted with your brand for a while. You can send them personalized messages, or you can send them offers to reconnect. And Messenger often feels more personalized than an email because it's often shorter, more conversational. It just reads differently. So great way to re-engage people. So one more thing to remember, and I've said this a few times already, is that you need to get consent from people before you send them marketing messages. Like, it's really important if you want to, do the right thing by the law. And it's the same with email. Like, you just can't just start sending marketing messages to anyone. They need to give you consent. On that note, Messenger can be a great way to build strong relationships with customers and potential customers. And it really allows you to have real-time conversations. It allows you to enhance your customer loyalty and have a more personalized experience for your customers. Like I said, Messenger is often more conversational, less formal. It's a different experience than email would be, because it is so real time and so immediate. It's just a different experience. Even with chatbots, it is often a great user experience, because if people have a question or an issue and they send an email, they would have to wait a long time. Whereas if they send a message on Facebook, and even if there's a chatbot responding, they feel like, okay, well, I've done something, I've gotten something back. They just feel heard. They're getting a response. So using messenger marketing helps build a stronger brand, and it helps you build a brand that shows that you care about your customers. Hopefully that has convinced you to use some messenger marketing for your business. Or even if it hasn't, that is totally fine as well. Because, like I said at the start, I'm not using it to its full potential at the moment because I am so scared that I'm missing something. So I have put in a chatbot message that asks people to email me so that I don't actually miss their conversation and their questions. But there are so many ways to use messenger marketing, and it could really enhance your business. So thank you so much for joining me on this episode of the New School of Marketing podcast. I can't wait to share more marketing tips with you next week. And if you are ready to take your business to the next level with Facebook and Instagram advertising, make sure you visit newschoolofmarketing.com to download practical free resources, plus subscribe to the podcast and never miss an episode. I can't wait to go on this journey with you. Until next time, take care and market your business every day.